wow, 3 times. 3 times this video goes out. The phone shut off. I think it got too warm. Interesting. So the juggler is saying, I can't do one more thing. I've got too many responsibilities. And Spirit says, then designate your authority. You don't need to do everything. You're tired. But whatever is coming, even though you are tired, yes, you will be able to do this. You will be able to handle it. And the guest of honor, something that you would have given your eye teeth for before you went out and found yourself and did it on your own, right? I always think about, and I always give the example of going to a nightclub. Say Vegas, you got to line up to get into this special club. And to get into the VIP, you've got to know somebody, right? But not now. Because where you would have given anything to have that person or have that job or be welcomed into that group of people, now they come to you. Now they come up and they want you there. You are the guest of honor. But you're disinclined to go. You're disinclined to be a part of it. I don't need you. I went out and did it on my own. I don't need you anymore, right? I don't need to belong to that. That's not where I get my sense of personal empowerment from. I've done it on my own. I did it with Spirit. I don't need to be fluffed by you, right? I don't need to be accepted or approved of by you. I don't need to be there. But Spirit says, we want you to accept this. Something's going to be offered to you, and we do want you to accept this. You are now the guest of honor. It might be that this juggler, this one that's been juggling and working like crazy and trying to fit everything in, so tired, has not been making you a priority. And now he's going to come, and you're going to I don't need it now, thanks. I wasn't a priority before. I don't need to be a priority now. But Spirit says there's something that they want you to accept. You are the guest of honor. This is for you. I can't. How could I possibly fit this in on top of everything else that I'm doing? And Spirit says, because you're capable of doing everything and anything that you set your mind to. We just said that, right? You're the master tasker. You've got skill, you've got wisdom, you've got the ability to bring towards you what you need, and you can get off of me, army ant. Delegate authority. Grab one of your other people in your team and have them do what you need done. Right? You're exhausted, you're drained, and it's because you think that you have to do it all yourself. No, you don't. Spirit does things. I don't worry about my bills. I don't worry about taking time out to do a reading because Spirit is paying my bills. I told you, my phone stops ringing. It's because Spirit says you're working too hard. So when they tell you this opportunity that's coming, you're being offered something, and you're thinking, how can I fit that in? How can I possibly do this? I have all of these responsibilities. Spirit says, let us handle it. Or delegate authority. Have somebody else. Well, they won't do it as well as you. Don't worry about it. It doesn't have to be done as well as you. And you're overwhelmed anyway. And what's overwhelming you is trying to do everything all of the time and doing it all yourself. So Spirit says, do what you can today and let the rest go. Tomorrow can get everything else done. What is the priority for you? What is your priority right now? What is of utmost importance for you right now for your life? Is it your love or is it your job? You got to figure out what your priority is. In my life personally, I have not been someone's priority. Their job has been the priority. I have not been. So I made myself my priority, right? So this is something that you might want to think about yourself. We're part of a huge connected team. Ask somebody else. Ask for help. Ask Spirit, how do I handle this, right? What should I do? What's the best way of going about this? And I love the fact that these two, that's what it looks like to me, right? These two. So, I don't need your approval anymore. I approve of myself. I've accepted myself. I don't hand my power over to you. I take my own power back. I've done my own thing. I've stood on my own, alone. I've gotten to the place where I'm no longer lonely. I like being alone. It's peaceful. I would rather be alone than be in the company of somebody who does not prioritize me or around people that are toxic and bring me down or make me feel bad about myself. I belong wherever I feel like being. I don't worry about, that was one of the messages that Spirit had me learn. They had me go into a beer and wine garden on a Sunday afternoon by myself with no alcohol in my body and have me dance. And I thought, I can't do that. I would have to wear my sunglasses, wear a hat, have a drink, and be with a group of people because I'm insecure. They made me go in dry, no glasses, no hat, nobody with me, and dance. And I did it. That was important. That was a lesson that I needed to learn. That was the last time I saw the one I said was my twin soul. I was there. I didn't know the people I was with. I met them. They came up to me. But it was good because they were two big, tall guys and they were like protectors. So no guys hit on me. And then I got to go on the dance floor and dance, which is what I wanted to do all along. And no alcohol. I remember at the time, one of the guys said to me, don't ever call an angry chief a crushed acorn. Ooh, don't say that somebody who thinks that they're all that in a bag of chips might make a mistake, or that they might be crushed, or that they might be, have fallen. Don't ever say that, because their pride couldn't possibly handle it. And I thought, wow, why did that come up? And he goes, what would you call a crushed acorn? No, he says, what would you call an angry Indian chief? Don't call him a crushed acorn. And I said, Chief Angry Balls? And I saw that Chief Angry Balls. That day, he had kicked a chair over when he went out of the room. Couldn't hold on to his anger. So, we go on to the next. And then we got 3 readings today. That's interesting. 3, 3, 3. Ascended Masters working with you. Probably someone you're familiar with most. She's gone out 3 times. 3 times. Full circle completion. Ascended Masters working with you. Don't worry about it. Compassion. Be gentle with yourself. You are a magnificent soul. Be gentle with yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose Ganesh, the obstacle remover. Maybe you need to call on Ganesh. Say, oh wow, I've created a huge obstacle. I don't know how to remove it. Follow your guidance. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I don't know what to say. I was high or drunk. How about I was high and drunk and I've gone to rehab and I don't drink anymore? Or I'm really sorry. Who knows what I said? I acted like a complete fool. You look as good as the day I met you. Wow. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I've been put on hold for way too long. You know this, right? When? Soon. When will I see you? Soon. When? Soon. Soon. I'm not going to sit still, look pretty, and be put on hold for anybody. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Nothing worse than being put on hold and they forget you're there, right? Correct for neutrality, because they're so busy with their work. Their mind's on their work, not on you. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Oh, I guess it's this one. It's hard for me to show my feelings. Well, you ought to work on that, right? Hard for me to show my feelings. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Whoop. Okay, these were going away, but we got this one. You let me down, and it hurts. So it's good to speak your truth, right? At least everybody knows where they stand. All right, you guys, we're at a wrap on three videos. I can't believe it. All right. I hope you have a beautiful day. I am going to have a beautiful day. I got to go check my mail and see if I've got clients waiting, and I've got to do a couple of things. What was I supposed to get? I was all ready to go, and then I had this whole thing come down, and I thought, no, I got to get out there and do this. This has got to be spoken about. Something here needs to be said, and it needs to be said now, apparently. So I altered my plans. So since I wasn't working, am I going to worry about my bills? No, Spirit will make sure that I have a good couple of calls or private readings, right? Or something from my essential oil line will be, or ceremonial sage wand, or whatever. All right, I'm not worried about it. I honestly never worry anymore. Not when I got a team. And how many times did we get the number 3, right? All right, you guys, I love you. Check in again soon. Peace.